Hi boys and girls, I'm just going to quickly show you how we're going to do our threading sculpture today. In a moment you're going to get a piece of air drying modelling clay, and it's just like real clay. It's actually got some paper fibres in it, which makes it feel a little bit different, but we don't need to fire it in the kiln. We can just leave it out in the air to dry. So what you're going to do when you get your clay is you're going to try and squish it into a ball shape to start with. This is quite a big piece of clay, but yours might be a little bit smaller, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so I want you to roll it, squish it into kind of like a ball shape, okay? This is just going to form the base for our sculpture so that it stands up, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to put it on your piece of paper, and I want you to press it down so that it ends up with a nice flat base, okay? There we go. Alright, now you're going to be doing this on a piece of paper, and you'll need to put your name and grade down the bottom. Now this is only here until it's dry, okay? You won't need this paper eventually. Alright, so we've got our base here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get 4 or 5 skewers. Now you'll notice the skewers has one end is flat and one end is pointy. Now we want to use the pointy end to go into our clay base, okay? So we're going to start by sticking one in the center. Now it doesn't need to go all the way to the bottom, just far enough in so that it stands up nice and straight. Then we're going to stick a few more in, but this time they're going to be coming out at angles. Can you see how they're coming out at an angle like that? So we're going to start with, let's start with 4 skewers, okay? So I've got my 4 skewers in my base, okay? And in fact, how about I move that middle one out? We'll cover up that hole and we'll put it here like that, okay, so that they are kind of in a square. Can you see that on the bottom? So once you've got your skewers on your base, what you're going to do now is you're going to thread your beads on. Now threading means to put them onto this skewer, okay? Sometimes you might thread onto string, but today we're going to thread onto the skewers, okay? And this is a good activity to get your fingers working. So what I want you to do is to just select your beads one by one. Now you might decide to make some kind of pattern. What I'm looking for though is I want to see a different variety of beads, okay? Which means lots of different beads, all right? And try not to have the same colours next to each other. Okay, so if I'm putting on an orange bead now, I don't want to put another orange bead on, so I'm going to change to one of these thimble beads. Okay, so see how I'm just popping them on one after another, trying to make sure there's a variety. Okay, look, some of them you might find are a little bit closed at the end. If that happens, you can get some scissors carefully and clear out the blockage like that, or you can just select another bead. Okay, so once you've got beads, now you can go up. I might put one more small bead on there. I won't put a pink one because I've just put a pink bead on, so I'll put one more small bead on now. Once we're up to here on each of the sticks, what you're going to do is you're going to come and see me, and we're going to put a spot of hot glue on there so that they can't fall off. But you can imagine once they're all covered in beads, that is going to look really impressive. Okay, so remember those key points, making sure that your base is nice and flat on the bottom so that it stands up. Try and put your skewers in. They don't have to touch the bottom, but they need to go in far enough so that they'll stand up. So try and put them in the base so that they're nice and even, like in a bit of a square like mine. And you don't want them poking out at too much of an angle, otherwise they'll fall over. Okay? And remember when you're putting your beads on to try and have a variety of beads, and don't get the same shape or the same colour too close to each other. Okay? Alright, good luck.